hello again, ladies and gentlemen. Certainly don't want to keep you too long, but I must say that it was really fun to be part of the ministerial forum. But most importantly, it gives me an opportunity to hear, once again, some of the issues that we have with respect to rural Alberta, and also an opportunity to hear about the good things that have taken place over the last few years in rural Alberta as well. I'm very proud of the team of ministers and MLAs that are here today, and I also want to know how much we appreciate your contribution to public service for the people of Alberta. This is a long-standing relationship. It's over 100 years between the government of Alberta and the AAMD&C, and quite frankly, maybe some of us look like we're 100 years as well. But I can tell you that the partnership on recent programs like Municipal Sustainability Initiative, the Municipal Climate Change Action Centre that was just announced not that long ago. We value your partnership, and we look forward to a continuing good working relationship, because we are working on behalf of Albertans and Alberta communities. Now, by next convention, some of you may not be running a game. And I want to take this opportunity to thank you for your contribution to governance, to your community, and to the province of Alberta. For those that are running a game, we wish you all of the very, very best in the fall election. And also thank you for the good work that you've done. Our partnership has produced tremendous results. I don't know of a province that has worked so well with municipalities in terms of infrastructure renewal, the kind of partnerships that you've now built with neighboring municipalities, sharing people, sharing equipment, and also facilities as well. I recently visited Vulcan, Lomond, and Vauxhall, and last week I was in Castor and Drayton Valley. I was in Vulcan and was vulcanized, but I can tell you I didn't stay very long in Castor. I'm sure, although there's probably a few people that hope that I stay there longer. I'm sure it won't surprise to hear that members of our Rural Caucus have been really involved in our government's recent discussions about the energy sector and what we can do to help this vital Alberta industry regain its competitiveness in Canada and North America. Now, contrary to what some people think, energy in Alberta is not just a Calgary issue. Yes, Calgary may be where the head offices are, but rural Alberta is where the activity is coming from. And it's no secret that the energy industry has lost some of its competitive edge, and I've been hearing from my constituents, and I know that you've been hearing from yours, that Albertans in towns and villages across the province are feeling the impact. It's about the rig crew that's in town, staying in a motel, eating in a local restaurant, tire shop, doing a little bit of business, and some of the local mechanics as well. It's about jobs for people who buy gas, groceries in the town in which they live. And it's also about all of the other economic spin-offs that energy development brings to our province. But fundamentally, this is about competitiveness, and that's a key focus for our government. Now, we signaled this with Bill 1 of this legislative session, Alberta Competitiveness Act. And we're looking at everything that would make someone want to invest, to work, to live, or visit here. Similar to what we have done in energy, we will broaden our approach. Industry told us that it was a good process that led to good policy. And it's that same process that will replicate in all other industries, including agriculture, forestry, tourism, small business, and also involve some of the discussions with respect to financial institutions. This goal is to make our province the most competitive jurisdiction in North America. And yes, we are starting with the energy sector for obvious reasons. The Canadian Energy Research Institute has forecast that over the next 25 years, Alberta's oil and gas industry is poised to contribute over $2.5 trillion to Alberta's GDP. That's a trillion, not a B, but a T. The actions we announced last week will bring competitiveness back to this industry so we can continue to realize the economic growth in a world where we've all seen some major structural changes to our upstream oil and gas industries. There are some things we can change. Our climate, our proximity to markets. But there are some things we can, like clearing some of the clutter out of the regulatory regime. It's about simplifying the system, not watering it down. And I know Albertans place a very high value on protecting our province's environment and the health and safety of Albertans. That's critically important for me and for government. But if we can achieve the same outcomes with less red tape, we should do that. In fact, I think we can achieve even better outcomes with less red tape. I was just in Drayton Valley the other day. I believe it was now, Luke, 3 years ago that we committed to building the bridge. We still haven't got approval from DFO. You know, these are all the kind of the regular tape that I'm talking about. And you, as municipalities, are impacted by the same thing. And we got a lot of work to do on our side as well. But I know the frustrations in the room when you want to put a simple culvert in, or maybe improve a bridge. So we're going to continue to work with you in this whole area, because I know we can achieve those better outcomes with less red tape. In many cases, there are more innovative ways to do things, especially you know, in the oil and gas industry where there's new technology, but the regulatory system stands in the way. So that's another of the changes we're making, and that's opening the door to innovation. And this will find more efficient ways of operating, making the most of our resources, and using energy wisely, and make the energy developments more environmentally responsible. Now, there's no question that the global recession has impacted Alberta. As I said last year, we're not immune to the financial crisis or recession in our best markets. But ladies and gentlemen, we were and we continue to be the best prepared of any jurisdiction in North America to chart a steady course through this storm. And that's what we did. We saved $17 billion in our sustainability fund, above and separate from the Heritage Fund. And we're using these savings to continue to invest in our communities. While other jurisdictions might have to cut really deep into programs, cut their capital spending, increase their accumulated debt, we can use these savings to continue funding programs like MSI, continue to build the highways, the schools, and the health facilities that we require. And why can we continue to invest? Because we saved in the good times. And with our pledge to hold spending increases in check, we will be the first to have balanced budgets again. A budget 2010 puts us on that course to be back in the black in 3 years and start building our savings up again. Now, the actions we took in budget 2010 and our commitment to competitiveness are part of my government's comprehensive vision for Alberta to be in the best financial position of all the provinces, with the most innovative and competitive economy in North America, the best performing health system in Canada, and the most advanced infrastructure in North America. And our priority industries have a great history in the development and application of innovations. Alberta's confidence in the future, our freedom to create, the spirit to achieve, trumps the naysayers every time. Albertans are risk takers, and I believe, like most Albertans, that our best days are yet to come. So thank you once again for inviting me, for inviting all of our government caucus to be here with you this morning, and thank you for your kind attention. Please enjoy the luncheon that I know we'll be enjoying shortly, and again, once again, all the best in the election coming this fall. All the very best. Thank you.